Straight away, I'm not pleased. I'm not pleased. I might as well say it straight. The war on drugs in this country, there's people bringing in drugs on boats. And we need the Irish Navy to stop that, obviously. And only for the Irish Navy, we really couldn't stop it. And you know what this government is? The manpower. Like, there's another ship, would you believe it? They have 2 ships for the last 12 months tied up in dock. And they just can't get the manpower. Now, listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. This is amazing. Leo Frank is amazing. Another ship will be joining. So they're going to have 3 ships of the Irish Navy docked in a port, not being used. And people bringing in drugs from every Tom, Dick and Harry country. And there's not going to be anything done about it. You know, and I'm not blaming the sailors. Where in the name of God, like the Irish Navy back in 2001 had full manpower, had huge manpower, had the manpower to operate ships, had the equipment to operate ships. Now, how did they fall apart so quickly? Like somebody, minister, somebody in the government, please explain to me how you let the army go this, like you're honestly just trying to wreck the army. You know the way the defence force and the respect and loyalty, the people who run the Facebook group, which I'm in, said they're weakening the nation instead of strengthening the nation. They're weakening it to the core. My Christ, Leo, can you not see it? These people are the people who are supposed to, if a coup or anything like that happened in the morning, these people would have to defend your government, and you're treating them like prisoners of war. Like, I have never seen a government treat their military like this. I have never seen it, and I looked up. There's a problem in the Royal Navy with men, but they pay the men very, very well. They pay them very, very well to be on aircraft carriers and ships in the Royal Navy. And that's why a good lot of them have left the Irish Navy to go to the Royal Navy, because the pay is nearly 60 times more better than it is in the Irish Navy. Like, it's a joke. 3 ships. You have 3 patrol ships docked up, and this is just. I honestly just can't. But I honestly just don't know. I honestly just don't know. I don't know. I really would. How could you? The army. Back even 10 years ago at most, the army was nearly one of the most highly paid in the state. Back during the Troubles, the Navy and the Army were very highly paid. People left their jobs to go and join the Army and the Navy because the money money was scarce years ago, but it was good pay, it was good conditions in the Army. Why? Somebody explain. I know you're shouting about this European Army, like Leo Franco, they're trying to kick the Irish neutrality out the door. But my Christ, you're treating your men and women like the prisoners of war. I actually never seen a government treat their army, at least in some dictatorships, at least in North Korea, they treat their army with respect because they don't want the army to turn against them, because they're the only line of defence they have if a foreign country invades them or if the people rebel against them. They're the only people who will stand between them and the government and control. And it's the same in this country. The army are the only people who will stand with you if something happens. But they're not going to stand with you, Leo. And the same as Michael Higgins. Like, I can't understand how Michael Higgins can sit up and down in the hours. I honestly, if I was president, I would resign. Suppose if it was this bad. Like, even another ship. You have 2 ships docked up for the last 12 months. How much is that costing the taxpayer? Can you explain? And I don't know, like, there's so many people out of work and they would love a job. But you're not giving them the right money. My God, man. It's just like, and every time I contact the Department of Defence, they just basically just say, what is it? What's it about? There's nothing happening. More or less trying to deny that it's happening. Like, I never see such crack. And no wonder people are coming in with drugs and things like that. And I can't find the words to describe. You already have 2 docked up. And they used to just like, let's dock another ship up. How about we dock the whole Navy up and let everybody come in with their drugs? I honestly couldn't, like, we need that man. I'm telling you straight. Whatever this new government's formed or whatever old government, might we use this, I'm at boiling point. Like, this has gone way, way too far. If this was any other sector of the country, people would be in uproar about it. And this old way of saying the army should put up with it, and the army should deal with it and everything like that. You can't deal with it when you're being treated like a second class citizen. Like, these soldiers and these men put their lives on the line day in, day out. Go out to foreign countries to serve their country and to help other countries. And and they're there when we need them. When there's a national crisis, they're there. When there's flooding, anything like that, they're there. They're there to help. And they're the People's Army. They're the National Army of Ireland. And we treat them like... I honestly just don't know. I honestly can't find the words in my heart to talk about it, because I'm that on the edge of just being absolutely total fed up with this government, the way they're treating them. I already am fed up with them, full stop. But my Christ, I never seen a country treat their soldiers like this. It's just, like, honestly, like, I'm struggling to find the words here. I'm really, really struggling to find what I have to say, because it's just unbelievable. It's just like it's like, anybody not find this hard to believe that a third world country can't even put its ships on the water to patrol the waters. I can't. I just don't know. But as I was saying there, we need that man who was a former wager in the Irish Defence Forces, the highest elite highest elite group in the Irish Defence Forces. Carl Bowie. He was elected as an independent to Dáil Éireann. And I would say to the government, and it'd be in their best interest, if they're going to put some clown in that hasn't even got a clue about anything to do with the army, and it just messes up again. This fellow, I say to the government now, this fellow knows what he's talking about. He knows. He was in the army. He knows. He knows what's the story. He knows people in the army. He knows how to fix it. He's the man we need. We don't need some man that's in an office all day talking shite and doesn't understand a thing about the army. Now, if they said to me, if the government came to me in the morning and said, be Minister for Defence, I would give it a go. I'm not going to lie to you. I give it a go. I know a good bit about the army. I know a good bit about army strategy and things like that. I know a good bit. I'm not the best, but I know a good bit. And I know how to treat the soldiers with some kind of decency and some kind of respect. But I'm struggling to see where's the respect here. I'm just struggling to see where the respect is. Because, my God, I never have seen such government that doesn't care about its own men and women that serve them. I just don't know.